Good morning. I wanted to talk about this new phase of personal growth, maybe that I've been going through. And as a result, if you follow my business, Laura Ferry Growth Co., personal growth is business growth. And so I go through my own chapter, obviously. And so I've been sharing that with you for nearly a decade. My own version of growth, what that looks like through all those rough seasons, great seasons, bright seasons, and everything in between. Tears, laughter, everything. So I've been on this next level. And for the past few months, I felt like I was kind of feeling stuck in that personal side of things. And then as a result, I wasn't feeling stuck in my business, but I was feeling stuck in my energy and my inspiration in a way. Things are actually really going well in my business. But I felt like, okay, I achieved this thing. Now what's next? Where do I go from here? And I had that bigger vision, but then realized how far I was away from that vision. Okay, this is where I started. This is what the idea was. Let's get back to our why, reconvene, and then develop what we want to develop for our next steps. But I wasn't coming up with anything. And so I had been saying to a few friends of mine that I really need to, I think I need to go do some energy healing because I think I've reached another layer of stuff and throughout the process. And if you've gone through this, then you know, it's like an onion. You're going to get to a certain point and then you're going to go, okay, I need to get to the next level. How do I get to the next level? How do I unlock those future levels? So I saw Christina from CK Vibes, and I did a Reiki and energy healing session with her, and that was pretty unbelievable, I have to say. I've never felt something like that before, and it's indescribable. You have to experience it, and we did an oracle reading beforehand. And as you know, I pull my own tarot cards every morning. I have my own morning rituals. I've gotten away from my meditation in the last couple months, I think, because I was in this space where I was like, it's building, it's building, it's building, and got back to it. But this week, after I went to the energy healing session last week, 2 days in a row now, I have pulled the Ace of Swords, which is new ideas, clarity, an aha moment, truth revealed, awareness, and heightened sense of consciousness, memory of thought, communication, victory, success, and triumph. A stroke of genius. Massive clarity is on the way. A new door is opening for you, often unveiling a life-changing idea or significant spiritual breakthrough. Well, shit. Expect aha moments of lucidity to pierce your awareness and reveal a totally fresh vision for the future as this essence spirals into comprehension. Use this time to see things as they really are and to tune into new beginnings. The quiet insight of the unconscious mind is being made available for you so that you may experience a rapid expansion as your conscious mind integrates this newfound information. Know that nothing can compete with the fierce rays of wisdom and truth. So if you are finding yourself clouded judgment or with stalled thinking, it's time to seek the brightly lit energy of honesty. Gather your discernment, your intellect, and your logic and your insight, and clearly communicate the truth that is bubbling up to be witnessed. I experience brilliant moments of clarity. This is fucking incredible. And this is the second day in a row that I pulled this card. And that's exactly what I feel right now. All of the ideas and the energy are flowing to me. And I don't feel so weighed down or daunted by the tasks. And I've, quite frankly, prioritized the things that matter most right now. If you noticed, the podcast is on a pause right now because it wasn't going in the direction that I wanted it to. I have conversations going about where it's going to go, and it all feels really aligned. I don't feel bad about it. I don't feel guilty about it. I don't feel like I'm not going to reach my goal. None of that is a factor in any of this. So I wanted to catch up with you and kind of tell you where I was at, and I continue to grow every day, making moves in my business, making moves for myself personally. One of the things that was historically, part of my essence, I guess, was like, an experience. I always want everyone to have a good experience, whether it's in business or my personal life. And it's all about the experience, right? Walking away. I would say this to an old boss of mine, and I've said it like a million times over, but there's nothing better than having or sharing a meal with someone and both walking away a better person for whatever that conversation, wherever that conversation leads you. So, like, I get to have those experiences every fucking day with what I do. And that's why I know I'm totally in alignment with where I am in the work that I do. And I love it. And I don't think that I'd be making the progress that I am without that. And in my personal life, it's a little bit different. That's always kind of been where I've struggled a little bit in my own, whether it be in my confidence, if you read my book, or in, um, uh, there's the dating thing too, but we don't want to go down that road. But, even in my previous relationships, and still how some of that my marriage like affects me and the way I do things sometimes because of the way I was perceived or shamed for some things. And so that I still carry some of that with me. So that's what I'm really looking forward to letting go of. And each new layer heals like another piece of you moving forward. So I just wanted to share that with you. And I hope you have a beautiful day.